I am so frustrated right now. So frustrated as a college football fan because the college football playoff committee and all of the people in charge, they are actively trying to ruin college football. They're actively trying to ruin it. This don't make no damn sense because so the new report from Ross Dellinger that came out that the SEC and the Big Ten are now pushing for a new revenue model of the college football playoff. It is idiocy. So the SEC and the Big Ten, which are by far the best conferences in college football right now, no debate about that. They want to split the 100% of the money, 58% between those two conferences, 32% for the ACC and the Big 12, and then 10% for Notre Dame and the rest of college football who gets into the college football playoff. Now, you might be thinking, all right, yes, these are the two best conferences. They should get the most money. But the problem is that that's not what's best for college football. It is just like they went back to the college football playoff and they said, well, you know what? The SEC and the Big Ten, they should get guaranteed spots into the college football. No, they shouldn't. They're going to get 4 teams in every single year likely, and sometimes 5 out of the 12. So the idea that you need guaranteed spots, it just dilutes and waters down the regular season more than anything. So, and then the next thing is all of this requests by the Big Ten and the SEC powers. And mind you, this is about power. This is 100% about power because what happens is, well, actually first, what's best for college football is for these conferences to all align together and negotiate their media rights together, NFL style, because the money that the Big Ten is getting, the money that the SEC is getting, if they all, and the Big 12 and the ACC, if they collectively bargained their rights, they would end up making more money than they are right now. They would absolutely end up making way more money. And Janoy, I'll answer your question in a minute. So yes, they would end up making more money because they would negotiate their rights together. Duh, it is simple. But there is one simple reason why they don't want to do that. Because the Alabamas, the Georgias, the Ohio States, the Michigans of the world, the old blue bloods, they do not want this done because do you know what that means? That means that there will be much more parity, which means that they are more susceptible to market conditions and they may end up at some point in time not being very good because Northwestern and Vanderbilt and whoever else has the same amount of access and money. That's why they don't want to do it. And that is not what's good for college football. Just like the SEC playing 8 conference games is not good for college football. Because that, like Janoy said, have full stadiums during bowl games and during the regular season because fans don't want to see you play. They don't want to show up to see Alabama or Oregon play DeVry or Northwestern Tech State. They don't want to see it because they know that it costs a lot of money to go to the games. And they got to buy parking. They got to walk. It's a inconvenience on their day. And then it's going to be 50-3 at halftime. Nobody wants to do that. They're like, I can chill at home, play horseshoes, play damn beer pong with my friends, whatever else. But the college football playoff committee is trying to ruin college football. And it makes me so angry because I was in favor of the college football playoff expansion. It was the right thing for the game. But the issue is that at some point in time, there has to be some leadership in college football, and it's not the NCAA. It needs its own commissioner, somebody who can step in and be like, nah, fam, this is what we're not doing. What we are actually going to do is the right thing for college football because the game is growing. TV ratings are up. Revenues are up. All of this. And Mark Cuban said this about the NFL. And then the NFL had to switch up how it was doing things. Now the NBA has the same problem. He said pigs get fat, hogs get slaughtered. And college football, with all of the changes that are going on with the NIL, transfer portal, and everything else, that's disgruntling fans because it's so much change in so little part of time. But that's not the thing that's ruining college football. The thing that is causing a problem is that there is greed, that they have shifted the focus. This same thing is going on in the NBA. They have shifted the focus off of me and you, who are the fans. They have shifted the focus from us and translated onto their pockets. And at some point in time, there will be pushback. There will be pushback because we are not going to keep standing for this. We want to watch better games. We want to be more present, have more engagement. And for them, the College Football Playoff Committee, to expand the playoffs, which we all, well, not all of us, but a lot of us are in favor of. And then to turn around and do this, to turn around and try to split the money a different way so your teams can continuously stay on top when what we actually want is parity. That's the thing that makes the NFL so great, is the parity. It is the fact that the Kansas City Chiefs are really good right now. But in 3 years, 4 years, they might suck. That's the thing that makes the NFL great, and college football has that opportunity. And yes, the Alabamas, the Oregons, the USCs, the Oklahomas, the Texases, they're always going to have a distinct advantage because either their branding or whatever else. So yes, they're going to have advantages. But the thing that college football fans want, and the things that sports fans want the most, is to be able to turn on the TV and not know who's going to win. That's really what we want, to be able to argue with our friends. I mean, if you think about it at a granular level, that's what we want, is to be able to argue with our friends, talk trash, be like, ah, ha, ha, we beat you, you beat us. The rivalry is what makes it the thing so exclusive. But we are creating a model with college football where the parity is disappearing. And in a time where fans want more parity, because there hadn't been parity. And now fans are like, this actually might be good. The transfer portal, NIL, I can donate to my team. There's opportunities for us to get better. You get the right coach in place, a guy that wants to stay. And maybe we can do something special around here. But these people taking the SEC and the Big Ten, trying to split the money a different way. So to go back, because there's new people in, let me tell you, the Big Ten and the SEC, according to Ross Dellinger's report, trying to split the new college football playoff revenue model, 58% to the SEC and the Big Ten, 32% to the Big 12 and the ACC, and 10% for Notre Dame and the group of 5 schools. How does that make any sense? All that is going to do is just reinforce what was already in place, instead of having an opportunity, hell, that Rutgers can win a national championship. You see me, I got an Oregon logo back there. That's where I played. I want Oregon to win every single game, want them to win a national championship. However, though, in my core, what's best for college football is parity. Where when Oregon plays, Vanderbilt at some point in time, I don't know who's going to win. That it's in question. When Alabama plays Washington State, oh man, that's tough. The same way it is the majority of the time in the NFL, like the way you don't have 26, 30-point lines in college football games. The way a bad line is like 14, 17, like that's an extreme line, where most of your lines are under 10 points. That's when college football will be at its greatest. It needs a commissioner, somebody in charge to stop this absolute nonsense. We need guaranteed spots. Man, leave your comments about whatever, and then we'll address it on the next live, because I'm going to go live. I believe, very, very regularly, figuring out a schedule, because the Unafraid Show, go check it out. New show just dropped last night with Kenny Dillingham, and I ranked the SEC teams from 1 to 16. Y'all make sure y'all check it out and keep supporting the channel because we growing, we in there, we ain't going nowhere. Peace out.